Hello everyone, welcome back to PhD Satthi. So in the previous video, we learned how to plot a graph in Origin as a beginner. So we also learned how to control the thickness of the line joining the data points and how to change its color. So in the today's session, we will move one step ahead and will learn how to change the symbol type of the data points and how to adjust their size properly. These small formatting changes help you make your graph look more professional and publication ready. So let's get started. So open the Origin software in your laptop or computer, then click new workbook and then OK. So this kind of the new workbook will be open, and you can see by default there are two columns, which is A and B. And have you noticed in the bracket it is mentioned as X, and B in the bracket there is mentioned as a Y. That means in the first column, which is denoted as A, you have to enter the value which you want on your x-axis. Similarly, in the column B, you have to enter the value which you want to plot, the value which you want to show on your y-axis. After opening the workbook, you will also notice Origin show some default column label like long name, units, command and function. The long name is used to describe the variable which you are plotting on the, let's say, x-axis and y-axis. So on x-axis, for example, let's say it can be wavelength, Raman shift, or in XRD data it can be theta, and the unit used to specify the measurable unit for that particular column. For example, on x-axis, if you are plotting the wavelength, then the unit will be nanometer. The commands can be used to add additional information about the data. Like this is the sample at particular condition, let's say Q1, Q2. This is just for your purpose to remember which data is there. Now the function. This can be used if you want to enter a column value by using a function. Like for a particular column you want the function as a x square value. So you can add this. So these functions we will discuss later in stage of our video. For the time being, let's start with the data. So I am entering this random value which we have used in our previous video. So for example 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70. Similarly on the y-axis I am entering 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 and 700. Now in the previous video, to plot this data we have first selected both of the column, was just clicking the mouse on the A column and then drag it to up to B column. So you can see both the columns are selected. How you are sure the both columns are selected? Because of this black color appear on the both column. Now to plot, what we have to do? So in the last session of the video we selected the line options. So at the bottom we select the line bottom. So this time we choose the scatter option. This is the second one. And as I click on the scatter, so this is a kind of the plot. So you can compare in the previous video, instead of this data point we get the line. Now we are representing our data, or we are plotting our data in terms of the points which we call the scatters or symbols. You can see by default it is giving a square kind of the symbol. By default it is giving a square kind of the symbol. Now we can see how can we modify this kind of the plot for our professional or research purpose. Now let's start with the changing of the symbol size. If you want to increase or decrease the size, so you have to do double click on any of the data points. I am repeating, double click on any of the data points. So now a new window opened, name as plot properties or plot detail. Under symbol icon you can see there are size unit, thickness, color and transparency. So let's discuss one by one. To increase the size, choose a bigger number. So by default it is showing 9. I have selected 15. Oops, it appears too large. So let's choose a number which is larger than 9 and smaller than 15. So I have selected 12. Now you can see it seems fine. So this is how you can control its size. Now suppose this tree again larger to you, so you want the size of this data points, let's say 10. Again, when you double click on any of this data point, then default option for the 10 is not available. So for this case you can add manually by using keyboard. Here we go, enter the value 10 and click OK. So it's done. Always be careful, if the size is too large it may hide the details. For journal publications, moderate and clean formatting is always preferred. Now the second step, how to change the color of symbol. So again, double click on any of the data point, same window open up. Under the symbol section you can see the symbol color. Now drop down this arrow for other option by just clicking. So here we go, you can see a window of the color is opened. So you can see different color where you can select according to your choice. Let's say I choose red color, then click OK at the bottom. Here we can see the color of the plotted symbols is changed. Thus this is the way where you can select whatever you like. Now third step, how to change the shape of the symbol. Let's say you don't like this square shape, then again same procedure, double click on any of the data point. Now under symbol section you can see there is a preview window where you can see there is a large drop down arrow icon. So by selecting and you have to click, you can see multiple shape. So let's say I choose this field or solid circle, then I click OK and the shape of the data point is changed. Now for other shape, again double click on any of the data point from the previous section, click on the drop down. Now let's say I choose this time hollow circle, then click OK. You can see the shape of the symbol is changed, but it seems lighter to me. Now if you highlight, if you don't like the shape of the symbol, then you have to again double click and come to the edge thickness option. Come to this edge thickness option. You can see by default auto is selected, so you have to click this side drop down arrow and I have choose, let's say 5 of the edge thickness. You can see in the preview on the left side it seems lighter, which it plot by default. So then I select say 10. Now it become moderate thicker. Now if I choose 30, so in the preview you can see it appear good to eyes. So by this then you have to click for the final, you have to click OK, and now you can see your data points shape and the edge thickness is changes according to your choices. So here this is the way where you can plot your data points in the symbol format, and today you have learned how you can control the symbol size, their shape and color. I hope this tutorial is helpful. So in the next video we will learn how to show line plus symbol together and how to customize the axis and their font to make your figure more presentable. Thank you for watching. If you find this video useful, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.